Hmm. Hello, beautiful beings. How are you all today? I hope you're well. If you are in British Columbia or Alberta, I hope you're staying cool. Anywhere else out there where it's smoking hot, stay cool, man. Like, whew, they're talking breaking records here in Kelowna. And our record was like 44 degrees Celsius, so that is freaking hot. Anyways, it is June 24th, 2021, and as always, thank you. Thank you for you. Thank you for taking time out of your day to watch my videos, to like, to comment, to share. It is so appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So what I want to talk today about is trust. It's a big word. I know for me it carried a lot of weight, carried a lot of charge, mostly because I didn't have any, right? I used to think that I didn't trust men. Sorry to all the men out there. It's not, don't take it personally, it's my own stuff. But I was given an opportunity to recognize that it was people. I didn't trust people. And it's kind of a funny story. I had just quit my job at the airport, and I didn't know what I was going to do. I just knew I couldn't go back there, and I told my girlfriend, and she's like, let's go out, you need to go out. And her boyfriend at the time worked as a bouncer at a club in Kelowna, and I didn't go to, like, I don't go to clubs, right? So it was like, you know, I stopped doing that, God, years and years and years before this even happened. But it was like, okay, and off we went, and her girlfriend, because, you know, they were comfortable in that atmosphere, they would bounce off here and there, and they would go and, you know, they would leave me. And I would literally go into this panic. I would like contract, and it was like, oh my God, what if they don't come back? And I went, oh, Daneaya, it's not just men you don't trust, honey. You don't trust people. And if you don't trust people, that means that you don't trust the universe, and that means you don't trust yourself. And wow, girl, you got some work to do. It happened like that. It was that fast. And I'll be honest and say I didn't really do much with it, right? I didn't know how. I was in survivor mode. I had no job. I had 2 kids. I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do? Whoops, sorry. What am I going to do? And yeah, so that just kind of got set aside for a bit. And really, it was when hypnosis and I collided that I really started to dive into that part of my story. And it truly began with my hypnotherapy teacher, my hypnosis teacher. I was having a session from her, and you know, I was feeling pretty good. I was like, yeah, right? Like, I'm good. Like, I've been doing this. We've been unwinding stuff and practicing in and out of hypnosis. And she looked at me and she said, awesome. So tell me, Daneaya, when was the last time you felt safe? Yeah, I didn't have anything to say that. For those people that know me, I'm not speechless often, but I really didn't have anything to say. And so that's what our session was about. And we did a regression. It started off as an age regression, and it turned into a deeper session than that. But in that moment, as I was able to drain away the emotion around the trauma that created that lack of trust, I could then begin to rebuild that bridge, rebuild that connection, and rebuild the trust. And everything starts with you. It always starts with you. As within, so without. And that's just the way that it is, right? Like, if you don't like your outer world, unfortunately, take a look inside and see what's going on in there, because chances are there's some parts of yourself that you don't like, and that's okay. We're all in that boat. We all have that stuff. Okay, well, most of us. I can't really say we all. That's a pretty big generalization, but you guys are picking. I hope you're picking up what I'm putting down. So anyways, in that space of draining away the emotion around the things that happened in my life that led me to not trust, I began to heal that wound. I began to heal that trauma wound. I began to feel safe in me. I began to rebuild that connection to my own self, and to know that it was okay. I was safe. You know, there was a lot of work involved in that. I really got to connect with that little girl inside that was so hurt and so unsafe, felt so unsafe, and I got to build a relationship with her and let her know that she was in fact safe, that I would keep her safe. And there's a lot of ways that I've done that. I can't really compress that into, you know, a 7-minute video, 8-minute video, but I couldn't have done it alone, right? So I had the support of my hypnosis class, I had the support of Carla, and I had the support of those really close people that all held my space for me while I learned how to trust myself, while I learned that it was safe to trust me, that I was trustworthy, worthy of trust. And I've read a book called The Speed of Trust by Stephen R. Covey, life-changing book. And he talks about, you know, the basis, as within, so without, to build that trust within yourself is to do what you say you're going to do. If you say you're going to do it, whether it's for you or somebody else. So if I say I'm going to get up and exercise, I get up and exercise, even if I don't want to, even if I didn't get enough sleep. It doesn't matter. I do it. Because when I do that, I prove to myself that I keep my word. And that's something that builds trust, right? I do my best not to cancel plans. You know, there's always a gray area, guys, okay? Like, there's always that gray area. But if I say I'm going to do something, I show up and do it. That builds trust. That shows me that I keep my word. That shows me that I'm trustworthy. And I tell you, the people that are in my world, they change, you know, because as I change my inside, my outside begins to change. And it's a beautiful thing. You know, I am so in love with my life, so in love with my life. And there's always room for improvement every day and every way. I get better and better, but I love my life. And that deepens as I fall more in love with me. So, trust. How can you increase trust in yourself? How can you increase trust in your world today? I invite you to explore that. Please comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are on this. What are some of your experiences? If you don't want to comment on the social media platforms, send me a message. Go to my website, daneahypno.com. Send me an email. Shoot me a text. Call me. I would love to help you navigate and build trust. Thank you everyone for listening. I love you all so very much. Have a beautiful day and stay cool. Bye guys.